Hello and welcome to this episode of Building Scarif, the Citadel Tower. This week we actually get started on the Citadel Tower itself. I got a ton of progress done and it's something that is really exciting, and I kind of overcame a lot of barriers in design, and it was a bit of a challenge, but you guys can see that all in the time lapse. If you guys are wondering how long our time lapse for, I actually worked for about 20 hours this week on it, and that's on top of school and all that stuff. So that was pretty crazy. What actually kept me going was some fantastic audiobooks. I read the Darth Plagueis audiobook and the Darth Bane audiobook, and they were fantastic audiobooks. And they really kept me engaged in just building. So those were fantastic, and I definitely wanted to just mention that. But let's get right into the time lapse. Alright, so I'm very happy with what I've got done so far. This is really awesome. As you can see, I've now kind of replicated this same giant thing of plates and I guess just structure on both sides now. I actually went back and I had to modify the other side to make it longer, and then I actually extended it past, like, I think before it was to here or something like that, so I extended it out quite a bit more, and I also, somewhere in there, I changed it up from using those 2x3 slopes inverted to these nice 1x6 ones, so that's giving it a bit more of the, I think, the length that it has definitely in the movie, so that'll be good. And now that I've got this structure down, well, I can actually start working on the tower itself, or I guess just starting the walls of the tower and the internal structure of the tower, so that's going to be crazy. At this point, I probably won't have anything going on inside the tower, whereas later on I'll probably have some small compartments that open up and some, you know, like some visuals and just stuff for you guys to see. But for now, I think in this entire bottom part, it's all got to be just pretty much filled with brick, you know, structure, because otherwise, once I add more, what happens if you guys don't know the tower, it kind of slopes up, and then in the center, it keeps on going up higher. So in maybe that center tall part, that's where I'll probably have, in the back at least, some compartments that will come off and some visuals in there. But for now, it's all going to be structure, and then of course what it looks like on the outside. So this is going to be crazy, but let's go for it. Alright guys, so it's probably 3 in the morning right now, and I was just building for a very long time. I'm so happy with the way that it's looking. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but those inverted slopes are really, you guys are like, yeah, it just looks like nothing. But for me, I just, I envision what's going to happen next, and I can see that it actually looks like the Citadel Tower, which blows my mind because I didn't know exactly how accurate it would look, but it's probably going to really have that vibe. Some stuff here, you'll notice the wacky filler colors. You got tan on this side and dark blue on that side, and then of course right here I'm just using 1x brick, so I use some Technic and some orange and whatever. But it does look visually stimulating on this side. As you can see, I'm going to leave panels open so I can have like some cutouts that are open with maybe like troops running, those random scenes from Rogue One. I want to have some actual scenes with the tower, so definitely the data banks once we get way up there. But until then, the data bank, the command room will come fairly soon. Fairly, who knows? And yeah, I really wish I had Duplo. That would be great, because then I could just make this whole thing solid. But I don't think that's going to happen, and that would just weigh a ridiculous amount. Each of these sections is already pretty heavy, probably 15-20 pounds. Just this section of plates and stuff, it's pretty heavy. And then once I build up, I'm going up. The slope's going to be at a rate of, for every 1 brick it goes over, it's going up 3. As you can tell by the slopes that I'm using. So you kind of look at this, and give or take some Lego math where studs are going up, they're taller than going sideways. This thing is probably about 2 feet, give or take, and that would mean 3 of them, and that's so 6 feet. So that's super rough. It's about as much math as I can conjure up here at, let's see, what wonderful time. Oh, it's only 2 in the morning. Okay, that's good. I'm 5 hours into my audiobook here, so I'm very happy. I don't really want to stop building, but I guess I better go to sleep sometime here. Got school tomorrow. So anyways, yeah, that's all the building I'll be able to get done here for now. But I'm really excited to just keep on working on the tower. There's so much to look forward to, and I'm just, I'm trying to envision this as I go, like what's going to happen next, and I think it's going to look really awesome. I'm really happy with the way that it's turning out.
I know I've been talking about featuring mocks for a little while, but I finally want to get down to it. So this week, I really want to feature an amazing Death Star mock built by a man named Burned, and it is fantastic. I mean, just look at this thing. He built this awesome Death Star, and just the level of details and the lights, and it's just a fantastic mock, and I definitely think he deserves some recognition for this. He doesn't have any real public social media sites to share this on, so I can't really give him too much of a shout out, but I definitely want to just give him recognition for this fantastic build. So thank you for building this, Burned, and great job. Alright, so there's going to be a live stream on my YouTube channel tomorrow, and it's really just a chance for me to finally get to respond to lots of your questions. I really haven't been doing a good job of actually doing that in these segments, so I want to make sure that I'm getting to that. And if I'm not responding to you personally in the comments, then let me have another chance to do it here tomorrow on a live stream. So if you're watching this later, sorry, but most likely the live stream will be left up on the YouTube channel, and you can watch it at a future date. But hopefully I'll be able to build while I'm live streaming, because that's kind of important to me to just keep on working on the Scarif mock. But we'll see how that goes. And yeah, if you guys just have any questions, comments, you can definitely let me know there. Or of course in the comments here, because I really like to respond to you guys. And just in case, I know some of you guys really just don't understand how I'm doing this and what I'm doing, so I'll have a chance to really elaborate on anything that you guys need further explaining on too. So definitely come and check that out. I hope you guys have really enjoyed this episode of Scarif. I had to overcome a lot in this episode, build-wise and kind of planning-wise, because I really didn't have the tower planned out structurally, and like I didn't have blueprints or anything for how I was going to do the structure and get it to look like the Scarif Tower. So I kind of been consulting with the pictures that I have, the very few pictures that I have, to really kind of get that initial shape going. And if you guys saw in the video, I really had to overcome some challenges. I had to lay out the plates, and then form that angle, and then figure out a way to attach that angle, which ended up leading to interweaving plates and tiles to get that strength. And now it's one big solid thing, and then I had to duplicate that on both sides, and that was all just a lot of challenge and a lot of fun to do. But then I'm also consulting with the Scarif pictures as well, and that's really what was going on behind all the time lapsing. So that was about 20 hours, believe it or not, and got some really awesome audiobooks done. Fantastic non-canon books. Anyways, if you guys have enjoyed this episode, definitely drop a like in the description as well as comments. That would be fantastic. I try to respond best I can, so if you guys have any questions, let me know. If not, remember, live stream tomorrow. Come and check that out, be part of it. And if not, you can always watch it after. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to try to get as much as I can this next week. I'm not starting on the AT-ACT yet. I might get started on it later this week. I just only have 2 of the 4 packages in that I need for that. And then I can actually get started on it. And it's going to be crazy. It's going to be a huge build. I know because I built the UCS AT-AT. And it's going to be pretty similar in size. So it's going to be ridiculous. And I think even tonight yet, I'm still going to get to work on the tower because it's just so much fun right now. Being at a point where I've overcome these challenges and now I just get to go ahead and build away. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Building Scarif. Drop a like below, any comments, let me know. And I will see you guys back here next week.